What's you had to kind of describe the move with the team now. I mean, what's after 3 losses? What's the state? Do you think?
I don't think it's not like we're not in a panic mode or anything like that. Obviously, when you got a lot of competitors in one room together, the losses can be frustrating because everybody just wants to win super bad. But I think we got a good old group, experienced group. We'll be able to figure this out. Kind of take it on the chin, as Kamari was saying in the locker room, and go back, watch a film, and have to be better next time.
Max, what are you make of the free throws tonight for you guys? Just 2 in the first half, then it seems like you had opportunities in the second half to take advantage, and you guys just really couldn't string together a lot of makes like you have been doing this season.
Yeah, we just got to make them. We were in the bonus with like 13, 14 minutes left or whatever in the second half, those will fall. I think with the volume that we've shot so far throughout the year so far, we were shooting it at a high clip. Sometimes you're bound to kind of have maybe an outlier game at the charity stripe here and there, but obviously in a close one you'd like to knock down the ones that are free. Just having confidence in your shot, but I think guys like Nolan Winter really stick to shooting the ball from the perimeter and kind of stayed aggressive the whole night. Shows the work that he's put in and the confidence that we all have in each other.
The attention obviously goes to the bigs when there's a bunch of offensive rebounds, but I guess do the guards have any responsibilities in limiting the offensive rebounds?
We just got to fight better. I think we guarded stuff somewhat decently. I know we gave up way too many points still, but it at least felt like we did a better job out there at times, kind of switching to the big going to the guard and then the guard crashing down on the big. But we just let them get going with momentum rebounds, offensive rebounds early on, and we'd like to have some of those turnovers back that they capitalized off of and things like that. So I think we clean up those 2 things, put ourselves in a better position for sure.
They got a whole new roster from last season, but this is a series that's kind of gone pretty heavily in their way the last 5 years or so. Is there something they do that you can pinpoint that just bothers you guys, or why it's not a good matchup?
I don't know. We played them last year twice. Lost 2 close ones, lost a close one this year. So I don't think it's anything like years different that they're doing better than us. I think it's just like I said, the offensive rebounding tonight and the turnover margin tonight, giving them extra possessions and things like that. I think they scored 86 on 70 possessions, which is too many points. So we cracked down on some of those things. I think we put ourselves in a way better position than we are. We're having tonight.
With how good Tanjay was playing at the beginning of the year, I guess to games like this when he struggles, just highlight just how important it is to get them going early. So he got a few shots fall late, but just a little too late.
He'll be fine. He watches more film than anybody else I know, so he'll be able to take things and learn from that. Figure out what he can do to kind of help the team out. But we all just got to be better. We can't rely on John Ton to come in and give us 20 or 30 every night. Like, we got to have other guys step up. We got to have other guys make plays and make an impact. So we're not too concerned with him. He's going to stay aggressive. He'll make the right play. Just kind of guarding as a team, I think, is something we got to really work on here.
In Max's case, just last 3 games, you guys just aren't playing clean enough offensively. Like, you're getting the looks that you want, and it's just kind of self-inflicted stuff that's kind of plaguing you.
Yeah, we score 80 tonight or so. Yeah. 80 should win you a game here, especially in the Big Ten. Like, if you're able to put 70 plus up in a Big Ten game, that should be far enough. And you got to be able to crack down on stuff defensively. So I don't think it's anything offensively that we really have to kind of hinder ourselves on and think about a lot. Obviously, crack down on the turnovers, but I think the offensive rebounds hurt us way more than any turnover kind of hurt us tonight. So just cleaning things up. It's early on still, but we got a lot to learn and a little time to do it. So having a lot of experience and older guys on this team should make that process hurry for sure.
No one said after the game there's just a lot of accountability, happening in the locker room. I don't know how much you want to get into it, if at all, but maybe could you describe the scene after a 3rd straight loss?
Just holding each other accountable. Coming into work every day. What can you do to get better? Regardless if you played 35 minutes, if you played 35 seconds, or you didn't play at all. Every man on this team has a role, and every man has to do that role to the best of his ability to make the team better. Just fine-tuning those things. Looking yourself in the mirror, seeing what you can do. It's not rocket science. Like, this is basketball at the end of the day, and like I said, the group of guys we got in the locker room will figure it out here quickly.
You guys obviously knew that this stretch was going to be tough, and obviously you don't want to lose all three of them. But I guess in terms of pinpointing some of the errors that were maybe covered up by wins over the first 8 games, I guess what progress do you guys think you made there as far as
From the wings,
just in terms of like how just pinpointing in film, just some of the things that you guys really need to work on that maybe was covered up by the wins.
we just got to keep the ball in front. We got to keep it out of our paint. And once the shot goes up, we got to check our man and grab the rebound. We can't keep giving up. I don't know how many offensive rebounds we gave up, but I know it was more than probably 10 to 12. So simplifying the game, not making it overly complicated, and just doing your job and doing your role every possession.
As far as you go in your shot, I mean, I can't remember your numbers tonight, but obviously Marquette was a better shooting day for you, and you had your moments today. How are you feeling in that part of your game in terms of not just the looks you're getting, but just how the ball is coming off and things like that?
Good. Feels good. I'm gonna keep shooting.